A modern woman makes a threat online and loses her job. We've got a video for you here today from the Modern King. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in, and let's get into it.
My hot take is that men shouldn't be allowed to sit.
Sounds very rational. Let's hear the reasoning behind that one.
It's truly an epidemic that every time I go on the transit, it's full train. Majority of the people sitting are men.
Maybe. They got there first.
Like, as long as there's a gender pay gap, women should not be standing on public transit.
Really? Okay. So even if that is the case, why exactly would that entitle women, just by virtue of the fact that they happen to be women, to sit down and have men stand?
Women like this are convinced that men shouldn't be allowed to have anything. They'll use all sorts of absurd excuses to justify their arguments, but it boils down to one simple truth. These women are spoiled and lazy, so they just want men to suffer so that they can get what they want.
How is that helping with promoting equality?
Yesterday I was on the path, and like a really old man. There was one empty seat, and I saw him, and I was like, please sit. And he's like, no, it's okay, like, you sit. And I was like, no, please sit down, like, you're obviously unwell. And look around, every other seat is taken by, like, young, able-bodied men.
I have an idea. Possibly a solution that might solve everything. Instead of complaining about it on social media, why doesn't that person address one of those young, able-bodied men that are sitting down and explain to them why a fellow young, able-bodied woman should be sitting down instead of them?
This is the type of woman who chooses the bear. She would never confront a man about getting a seat on the bus, but she will openly complain and talk smack about those very same dangerous men on the internet over a bus seat.
And all the women are saying, there's someone who's pregnant.
Well, the pregnant woman probably should have been given the option to sit down if she so chose to.
That's ridiculous. And I won't rest until men aren't allowed to sit.
Well, I hope they're resting sitting down, because it could be quite a long wait, especially if they're going to have to try to explain in a way that makes sense that they want to be seen as equals, but yet want special treatment.
This woman posted a video complaining that men wouldn't offer her a seat on the bus. If she's so tired that she needs to complain about it, then there's no way that she won't be able to rest until men aren't allowed to sit down anymore.
I think it'd be best for us to not move forward anymore, just because we're not seeing the performance that we expected on the other side of training. And so I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear today, but I wanted to share it with you just so you kind of understand why we're deciding to not move forward.
You have to give her boss credit for keeping his cool and not telling this woman that she was terrible at her job. And you can tell by her attitude and flipping off her own phone that she knew she was going to lose her job. Looks like the company did itself a favor here.
My ex was so toxic.
No way. What did he used to do to you?
He used to never let me go clubbing alone with my friends.
I mean, why would you want to be going clubbing alone with your friends if you're in a relationship?
And he used to never let me hang out with my guy friends either.
I mean, you're in a relationship. It's not appropriate to be hanging out with the opposite gender. If you're in a relationship, do you understand that you're in a relationship?
I mean, he also never used to let me wear showy clothes when I go out.
I wouldn't want you wearing showy clothes either. All the guys are going to be looking at you, so why would you want to be doing something to piss him off? What?
That's the problem with a lot of these modern women. They want to do anything they want and then assume that the entire planet is trying to control them when people say that it's not smart or even a safe idea in the first place to go out by yourself dressed in skimpy clothing.
Also, he also wanted us to start sharing locations with each other.
I mean, you guys are dating. It's normal. It's not weird. It's completely normal.
Oh, and he used to get so mad when I wouldn't let him go through my phone.
You wouldn't let him go through it? So you're hiding something. It looks like you're hiding something. What? Are you crazy?
Are you agreeing with him right now? There's no way.
I think you're the toxic one. You're the toxic. He's not toxic. You are. You're the problem. You're the reason this ended. It's not him. He's normal.
What makes things worse is how quick everyone is to take the modern woman's side when it comes to relationships. If she says that her ex was a toxic, narcissistic man, regardless of her reason, everyone just assumes that the guy was the problem. It is insane how quick they are to demonize men.
I don't know why they're not going up to a woman. Like, what's holding them back from that?
Because of feminism and Me Too and all that shit. And because women will put men on blast who, like, maybe awkwardly approach them. You see also those gym TikTok videos where girls like work out in the gym and then there's like a guy who like glances at them for like 1 second and they fucking blast them. That's what guys are scared of. And these guys they're not even doing anything wrong. They're just like innocently sometimes they're not even looking in their direction. So there's like this social component now where like people are terrified to get like being exposed on social media. So
modern women changed the rules. They pointlessly made men the enemy, and then when men follow the new rules that these women set, they get confused as to why men are following the new rules. Then they have the nerve to blame us after we leave them alone.
your mom could beat up anybody.
I'm pretty confident she could beat up a lot of people.
What percentage of men could your mom beat up at 5'4", do you think?
At 5 foot. She's 5
Oh,
foot.
excuse me.
5'0".
Oh, you are aware that the average male height is like 5'9", 5'10".
I believe last time I checked it was 5'8", yeah.
So what percentage of men in the U.S. do you think that your mom could beat up? How much does she weigh too, by the way?
Right now she's at like 145.
You're 5 foot.
What percentage of men do you think your mom could beat up?
Fighting dirty, I think approximately.
The man can fight dirty too.
Yeah, approximately 80%.
Holy f***, you're dirty.
The only types of women who think that they could take on men in a straight up fist fight are the exact same women who have never taken on a man in a straight up fist fight in the first place. They watch Marvel movies and they assume that a woman could take on any man without any issue.
Have you ever seen a fist fight?
mom
Like,
said
have you ever shot someone?
You are delusional,
Have you ever
my
seen
dear.
a fist
So Brock Lesnar, I think he's like well over 6 feet. He's probably over 200 pounds. Could your mom beat him up?
You said he's 6 feet?
Forget his height. Let's say this is
His
5
build.
foot Brock Lesnar. Could your mom beat up Brock Lesnar? UFC.
She might be able to. Okay,
You're so, oh my God, you're delusional.
You know you're in the wrong when the very same women who are supposed to be on your side are saying that you're insane. There's nothing wrong with a woman saying that she can't take a man on in a fist fight, but these women would rather be delusional than agree with anyone.
If he won't, find someone who will. Like, if he won't open your door for you, find someone who will. Simple, right? My brother just asked me, does that work for guys too? I was like, of course. So he's like, so if she doesn't cook for me, find someone who will. If she won't do my laundry for me, then find a girl that will. Why does it sound so bad when men say it?
It sounds bad because our society and culture are in a fallen state, and our media has everybody brainwashed into believing that life is about what I want, who owes it to me, and how I get it from them, but not about what I should be providing to others.
It sounds bad when men say it because modern women believe that men were put on this earth to serve women, and anything a man might need from his woman is considered some form of oppression, and this attitude has been celebrated and reinforced for decades.
This is my depiction of a transactional relationship. This is one thing she wants from him, one thing he wants from her, and if you stop there, it's just a negotiation. How much do I have to give to get? More mature relationships are focused on what I can provide. What is it that makes me a quality partner? That's why these conversations about the table are so stupid. Women will say, I am the table, as if he has no needs at all. That's what these princess treatment relationships are. It's just simping with no reciprocation, and it ends when you can't keep it up anymore.
It's insane how society has degraded so much that modern women look at men and don't even view us as people. We just live to serve, and the mere idea of us having wants, needs, or even emotional support is seen as feminine. It is unreal to watch.
So when you say,
Why does it sound so bad when men say it?
it is because you are experiencing a demand instead of an offer of support. And that is how the internet pulls consciousness downwards. You might be a unique individual who recognizes multiple valid perspectives, but when you're flipping through TikTok, you're being programmed to be egocentric, self-interested, and self-protective, and to see others mainly as a means to an end. We still need to get our needs met. It's just so annoying to hear you all talk about it. I want this, and I want this, and I want that. Where's the part that would make us want to give it?
There is no part that makes us want to give these women what they want. They rant, rave, and act like spoiled children, and they think their mere existence is more than enough for a man to want to be with her. They offer nothing and expect everything.
I'll give you an example. I would love somebody to do chores for me. I just don't list it as a primary requirement. I say that I'm looking for someone who is excited about who I am as a person, so we can both help each other live fuller, more satisfying lives. And that would have to include someone doing the laundry, so there's no reason to mention it. It's a question of language and mentality. Everyone's talking about the results they want, but not about what they're going to do in order to deserve them. If you don't like your situation, you need to figure out why it's like that, and then rethink a few things, and then change how you show up and what you do, or who you hang out with, and see if you get better results. But instead, people just like to list off their demands on TikTok and offer nothing. It's social degradation. Don't do it.
We have seen a ton of TikTok videos of modern women making their incredibly outlandish demands and then laughing at the idea of men actually needing things in the relationship. They act like they're the goddesses and we should be lucky that they're even considering us.
This is a question for the men and the men only. What is the real reason that you've given up on dating altogether or haven't dated in 10 plus years? Every single day in my comment section, anytime I talk about dating or relationships or getting married, the majority of men in my comments are saying that they're no longer interested in dating. And I really want to know the reason. Like, what was the final straw for y'all to finally say, you know what, I had enough? Plus, there's this weird information going around that by 2030, like, heterosexual couples will be non-existent, people are not having babies and this and that. And do you think that's because men have stopped dating or because women have stopped dating and people have equally stopped dating? Or is it because men are not pursuing women anymore?
Men have made it no secret why we are done with dating. Men have posted countless horror stories online, and most of the time it's just ignored or met with scorn. Dudes have decided it's just easier and more peaceful to move on and just walk away from it all. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.